Hi everyone, this is Lynn. Today we're going to talk about reports to the hospital, in particular the report that you make while you're en route to the hospital with a patient. Still often referred to as radio report, although these days most of the time these are made via cell phone. There is a little formula that I like to follow. It's known as DEMIST or DENIST, commonly used in EMS. This is not something I created, but it's a simple formula to follow. Our goals in making a radio report to the hospital are to provide the hospital with just enough information about the patient so that they know where to place the patient in the hospital upon arrival and what particular additional resources may be needed quickly at the hospital. On the other hand, we don't want to spend too much time on the phone and overload the hospital with information they don't need because they're busy and receiving other calls. Some of them may be more serious than your patient. So here's the DEMIST formula. DE stands for demographics, and by this we mean the patient's age and gender. So for example, we might have a 29-year-old female. M stands for mechanism of injury, if it's a trauma, or nature of illness, and that's why we have DEMIST or DENIST if it's a medical call. So continuing with this same example, let's say we have a 29-year-old female who we are treating for an allergic reaction after our patient consumes some peanuts, and she has a history of allergy to peanuts. Next in the formula is I. That stands for injury or what is wrong with the patient. In this case, following the same example with the 29-year-old female, she's having difficulty breathing with angioedema and a itchy rash on her chest, neck, and back. If we were dealing with a trauma, we would indicate what the injuries were with the trauma. Next we have S, which stands for signs and symptoms. So we will give the vital signs as part of this and also anything else that's wrong with the patient. So in our case, our patient has vital signs of initially below 90 systolic. After treatment, she's up to 130/78. Her heart rate after treatment is 140, and she has an SpO2 with nasal cannula oxygen at 4 liters per minute of 97%. We'll also include other vital signs such as her temperature, 97.4, blood glucose, 104, and any other relevant signs and symptom information. We then explain with T our treatment and our time to arrival. So treatment, we treated her with 1 dose of IM. We also gave 50 milligrams of Benadryl and oxygen, which, as we said previously, is continuing. Her signs and symptoms are resolving, and we expect to be at the hospital in about 5 minutes. So that's the DEMIST or DENIST formula. A couple of remaining points. Always start with introducing yourself and your unit and conclude with asking if they have any other questions or need more information. And finally, if you're giving an alert such as a STEMI alert, sepsis alert, stroke alert, or trauma alert, you want to lead with that right after you introduce yourself. That's about it for the radio report. More details will come with the bedside report at the hospital. Thank you.